Yes. In the first two images, they're actually made clear as day. It's the only tow truck in those images.
Oh, okay. Well, can you describe to me where the license plate of the tow truck is pictured in either of these two images?
Oh, getting his ass.
Well, I mean, I can certainly tell you where the license plate is. That would be on the front and the back of the tow truck.
Oh, getting his ass.
Where it's pictured.
I'll pull the pictures up for you guys here.
There is none within the picture.
And can you point to or describe where you see the driver of the tow truck in either of the two pictures?
He was inside in the first image. He was actually on the right side of the tow truck, and on the second image, he's inside of the tow truck.
Okay, and here's image 2.
Are you sure? I don't see that at all in the images that were submitted.
All right, that might just be it.
I'm asking you. I'm not asking for your recollection.
Where he was.
I'm not asking for your recollection of where he was. I'm asking you where you see him physically in those photos.
In those photos, he is not there. However, I saw him tow his vehicle illegally alongside get into his tow truck, and...
That's not the question I asked you, Mr. Shaw.
I apologize.
The question ends... Okay, all right. The answer ends where I asked the question, which is, where do you see him pictured in those images? Mr. Shaw.
Okay. Well, if that is the question...
Okay. I'll move on. He answered the question. Can you point to a clear image of Mr. Lincoln's entire license plate in the first two images listed?
Oh, shit. I didn't even think of that. Let's go back to the evidence, chat.
Give me just a second. Clear image, just to verify, clear images of Mr. Lincoln's license plate in the first two images.
I'm asking for a full, clear image. So, of the full license plate, where is it pictured in the first two images? Yes.
I'm gonna pull up here.
It is not there within the picture.
Sorry.
So, can you be sure that it was Mr. Steele if he's not pictured in these images? I don't see him anywhere.
Can I be sure? Yes, given that I witnessed him get out of his tow truck and start illegally towing Mr. Lincoln's vehicle. Absolutely. I am 100% certain.
Okay. Well, I will move on. Mr. Shaw, have you had the time to look at the deposition by Pixie Plum submitted by the defense?
No. I'm a witness in this case.
Yeah, there's no proof, so fuck it, right?
To look at any sort of deposition.
Okay, well, I will read it to you. Let me go ahead and get it out.
Oh, read it to his ass then, bitch. Go on. Go on, girl. Shit.
Okay, I'm going to read this for you, Mr. Shaw, in the court today. The question was, or the statement was, describe the relationship between Jordan Steele and Kevin Shaw. Miss Plum answered, unsure of their relationship prior to the incident, but from what I witnessed,
objection, speculation. Friendly. You see, Your Honor, that's why I motion for this to be dismissed, because it couldn't be cross-referenced in court. That question in the deposition itself was speculation.
I only followed the channels that I've been asked to follow this, the whole time I've been a lawyer, so I did my best with this, and it was approved, so I'm not sure.
That's why this stuff has to be cross-referenced in court, Your Honor.
I didn't know that deposition can be objected, Your Honor.
It can be, because a deposition submitted to court where it's in a question form has to be presented in front of both
Penta
attorneys.
Premium.
It can be cross-referenced for objections.
That's so
it can also
long.
be cross-examined for other questions from the other attorney. Neither of this was done. I asked if this to be thrown out completely.
Well, like I said,
proved this to have a flaw, being that there being a speculation inside the deposition itself already.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking
I'll
about.
leave it up to you, Judge Bison. To be quite frank, if it makes it any easier on you, I do not mind throwing it out if that's what you feel that you need to do. It's not really needed. Judge Mason?
At this point in time,
Oh.
I will sustain the objection for the first question, but I will not throw out the entire deposition. We'll just scratch the first question from the record and worry about the other two.
Okay. So then I will move on. Okay, so the second statement, describe Jordan Steele's job duties at Pillbox Medical Center. Ms. Plum answered, his job is to keep people from parking in front of the bike racks and surrounding walkway areas next to the upper part of Pillbox Medical Building. The last one says, describe the altercation that you witnessed between Jordan Steele and Kevin Shaw on May 12th of 2019. Ms. Plum answered, Kevin Shaw was constantly arguing with Jordan Steele about how he should be able to park on the sidewalk areas near the upper part of Pillbox Medical. He refused to stop when told by multiple people to park across the street and stop harassing Mr. Steele.
All right.
Okay, now I'm going to re-ask my question. Mr. Shaw, are you familiar with the deposition? Do you have any questions?
I do have a question, actually. Within that deposition, was it clarified whether or not we were referencing a bicycle or a motor vehicle?
Just in general, the fact of you parking illegally.
Well, I mean, again, that would come down to the vehicle at hand. I mean, there is a bike rack there. If it was in reference to a bicycle, I mean, that would definitely be important.
Well, it wasn't referenced.
Your Honor, I have to have an objection to this, the third one as well. In the deposition, Ms. Plum clearly states that he refused to stop when told by multiple people to park across the street to stop harassing Mr. Steele. Her giving the accounts of other people is hearsay, so that's hearsay in her statement already. That one itself has to be thrown out, which is another reason why it should have been cross-referenced.
So why? Okay, so we're objecting to the person's answer now. I'm pretty sure we can't object to.
Yes, the question's hearsay. Yes, if the person answers the question with hearsay, yes, you object to it.
I don't agree with that at all. I don't think that's how that works. If I ask her a question, well, I'll let you decide, Mr. Bison.
No, go ahead. I want to hear what you have to say.
Well,
Argue it.
It was her answer that is supposedly hearsay, not my question.
Your Honor, anytime someone gives a testimony and it's the words of somebody else they overheard here, and it's hearsay, it's objective. It's hearsay.
All right. Sustained. At this point in time, seeing as there's been 2 objections on 1 deposition, I'm going to go ahead and throw it out from this court case. Mr. Lano, please continue on with your questioning of the witness.
Your Honor, can I have every question that was asked in that deposition scratched off the record?
Yep, it is hereby scratched off.
All right.
There's still no evidence, though, right? I mean.
Okay. Mr. Shaw, in your opinion, do you and Mr. Steele get along?
He does not get along with me, no.
Okay, do you get along with him?
On the basis that he insults me during every encounter, no.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you ever parked illegally on the sidewalk at Pillbox Medical Center?
Who the fuck? Oh, shit.
I have to think about this.
Mm-hmm.
Have I ever, and can I have a time frame?
Ever? And from the time you were born until this day, have you ever done it?
I have, while transporting someone who needed medical attention.
Liar!
Okay.
Piece of shit!
Has Mr.
Fucking
Steele ever
no
asked
integrity!
you to move the car from the sidewalk of Pillbox Medical?
Yes, he has.
Okay. And did you do it?
Yes.
Have you ever argued with Mrs. Steele about your parking at Pillbox Medical?
I have had conversations with Mr. Steele in regards to my vehicle. Yes.
Okay. Give me a general synopsis of how that conversation goes. So
This whole goddamn
you
city's
are,
corrupt.
excuse me, parked. I'm not going to say illegally, but you parked, and he asked you to move your vehicle, and what do you do?
That really depends. I've had him tell me, despite the fact that I'm not parked in front of a curb that's painted red, tell me that I'm
Your
too
Honor,
close
I'd
to
like
an
to make an
intersection.
objection. Your Honor.
Okay, what's your objection?
The defense keeps trying to incriminate my witness by using the term illegal. Illegal means it's against the law.
I did not use
She
violate
clearly
in the last
stated,
question.
please, both sides. She clearly stated in the question that she is not going to state illegally. She just said parked.
Yeah, you dumb, deaf,
All right.
old redneck
So,
bitch.
So overruled.
Let's
And
restart.
Mr. Lincoln, please, if you're gonna object, please do not do it in the middle of the witness's answer. This is like the third time.
Yeah,
you've done
sit the
that. Let's
fuck
keep
down,
it at the question
motherfucker!
Before the answer. Thank you.
Sit the
All
fuck
right,
down,
Mr.
bitch!
Shaw, go ahead.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Repeat the question for the court, please.
So
Get his ass!
when you have been parked at the hospital, and Mr. Steele asked you to move your vehicle, what do you do?
Objection, leave.
I'm asking what he does when Mr. Steele asks him to move his vehicle. I don't see how
Sure,
that's
after you
leading.
gave a whole narrative behind it. Leading objection.
Oh, okay. I disagree. I don't think any of that was leading, but
Please reword your question, Ms. Delano.
Okay.
okay. Do you move your vehicle after Mr. Steele asked you to move it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you move it immediately after he asked you to move it?
That would really depend on the situation at hand.
Okay. Well, I'll move on for now. To your knowledge,
Well, was that...
once you arrived at the vehicle impound lot and took the vehicle out, was it damaged?
Yes, it was damaged.
Okay. To your knowledge, was the vehicle drivable?
It was drivable, yes.
Okay. Now, in the last 4 images attached by the plaintiff, the images show that Mr. Lincoln's vehicle at the impound lot. The vehicle is pictured in several different positions. Why is that?
Well, we wanted
See
to,
here,
or
chat.
I wanted to capture all the damages that the vehicle had suffered.
What, do you not have legs, motherfucker?
Now, was taking several different pictures of the vehicle in one position more difficult than taking images of it after it was moved around 2 to 3 times?
For me, yes. Yes, it was more difficult.
It has been moved.
Okay, so it was more difficult to move around the vehicle than it was to just have the... I'm sorry, let me reword that. So it was
Objection,
easier...
relevancy.
Well, I don't see how it's relevant. I mean, I'm trying to establish the fact that they say it was damaged, but it was moved around several times in the last 4 images, so how damaged was it?
If that's is that a question to me?
No, I'm
Sustained.
talking
She was
about-
arguing the objection. It's sustained. Ms. Delano, can
Okay.
you please re-ask that question?
Shit.
Sure. Let me think about it. Okay, how about this?
You don't have to
How about
reword it. I
this-
just need you to re-ask it.
Oh, re-ask it. Okay, was taking
Yeah.
several different pictures of the vehicle in one position,
Uh-huh.
so the vehicle being in one position, more
Uh-huh.
difficult than taking images of it after it was moved around 2 to 3 times.
Uh-huh.
Welcome
Yep.
to
Objection, leading.
Penta
Fuck!
Premium.
Fuck! Shit!
Yeah, and I don't see how it's leading. I'm simply asking him if
You
it was
literally built
easier
a whole
to-
narrative behind it.
I don't think there was any narrative. I was very clear with my question. Why are the images taken? Why is it easier for him to move the vehicle around several times instead of just move his body around the vehicle?
This fucking
I don't see how
Alabama,
that's leading.
fucking Alabama ass mother.
That's the court to
fucker.
throw questions, but yes, without leading.
Okay, Ms. Delano, could you please reword the question so it's not in a
Okay.
narrative fashion?
Sure. Describe to me how the last 4 images were taken.
I stayed, well, I believe the first 3 images, I stayed in one position, while Judd himself moved the vehicle around. That way I could capture all of the angles of the truck without me moving around. And I believe on the last image,
Objection!
I got on top
Roll
to
Tide!
ensure that we could capture the damage to the hood of the vehicle as well.
Okay. Now, in one of the images, Mr. Lincoln is pictured in front of it. It's kind of hard to see with the light in the background. What is Mr. Lincoln doing?
I
Let's see here.
I mean, he's doing some kind of motion. If I had to guess, he was cowering in distress. His
Okay.
vehicle was illegally towed and damaged.
Okay. Now, did he cower down in distress before or after he moved the vehicle several times for you to take images?
Oh.
Leading again, objection.
You son of a bitch! Go back to
And I
Alabama!
don't see how it's leading. I'm asking him a simple question. Did he do this action before he did
You're
this
telling
other
him
action?
what happened and building a narrative and then having him do a yes and no to your narrative. That's leading.
Well, he's actually the one who built the narrative of the distress. I simply repeated what he said.
Overruled. Go ahead and answer, Mr. Shaw.
Could you repeat the question?
Suck that
Did
dick.
Mr. Lincoln
Suck
cower
that dick,
down in
pussy.
distress before or after he moved the vehicle several times?
Rito, see?
After.
Exit. Oh.
Given that's when he noticed all the damages.
There you
Okay, and did he move it at all after that image?
He sure did. Absolutely.
He did? Okay.
Mr.
All
Shaw,
right.
can you go ahead and move around in a circle for a second for me?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Oh,
or
holy
fly
shit.
in my courtroom.
He's running.
Jesus Christ. He's resisting.
All right. Can everybody see Mr. Shaw?
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
Your Honor.
Yep.
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, I just want to restate some things that you said. The general synopsis is that you feel, correct me if I'm wrong, that Jordan Steele is rude and hostile towards you. Is that correct?
I'm
Not
pretty sure
just
this
me,
is Pimp Doctor behind
multiple
me.
people, but yes.
Objection.
Are you comfortable going to the hospital with him there?
Well, hold
If
on.
I absolutely need to go to the hospital, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that's
If
nice.
Mr. Steele did not work at the hospital, would you feel more comfortable going there?
Okay,
or
whose
walking there
fucking
or
side are
anything?
you on?
Given some personal situations that I've seen with Mr. Steele, yes, I would feel more comfortable if he wasn't there. Yes.
So you would feel more comfortable if Mr. Steele was not at Pillbox Medical Center.
Yes, on the basis that, to the best of my knowledge, the hospital is state funded, and if the hospital gets sued as a result of him, that is my taxpayer dollars.
Mr. Shaw, did you and Mr. Lincoln stage any of these images in an attempt to get Mr. Steele fired from his job?
No.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Lincoln, would you like to cross-examine?
I would.
Or, redirect, excuse me.
Yeah, Max, exactly.
Mr. Shaw,
Yes.
was I aware that you were taking the photos of the vehicle?
Not until after I had taken them.
Did I tell you to follow Mr. Steele?
No, in fact, you had no idea.
I rest my case.
Okay, Mr. Shaw, go ahead and step down. Thank you for coming up for me.
No
I have
problemo,
further
Your Honor.
questions as well. So,
Before we call the next witness, I need a 1-minute recess.
Okay.
Starting now.
All right.
All right.
The mustache.
Over here.
Agnes, what the fuck are you wearing?
Oh, these rough work clothes. How you doing?
Hey, it's a cute overalls. I have it.
Yeah,
too.
I love
Oh,
the 3
I'm
C's.
fine.
This is the wrong one.
Dean, you can
My God.
Are
Dean,
you
can-
questioning
What?
search later or
You
or
come
am I
in.
gonna-
What?
Um,
Why
Yeah,
would I?
bicycle
No.
set.
I can do it.
You want?
The best kind.
Yeah, I can do it.
You,
How you doing, Cecile?
Jesus Christ.
Yep. Cecile?
Hey, you like my
Hello?
leather bracelets?
Hello?
What? What? What?
How are you doing?
Are you?
Are you even focusing right now?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm just waiting for my time to strike.
Like a snake.
You know,
No,
I'm gonna do it.
no.
I'm
Not
gonna
talk.
strike.
You
I'm gonna
are
do it.
not gonna talk.
Yes, huh?
No.
Hiss at the judge. That'll help.
It's a slam dunk. It's slam dunk. If I strike, if you let me strike, it'll be a slam dunk.
No.
Snake playing basketball.
That's right.
I mean,
It's a
there's
slam dunk, and
nothing,
guess what? I'm Magic Johnson. Wait, hold up.
we should.
Oh
We
my
should. We
God.
should let him slam dunk it.
I mean, Caden did a good job building up the biasness of fucking Shaw anyway.
Well,
so
let's-
if you ever
Right.
jeopardize that with your surprise, Mr. Steele,
Look,
then it's on you.
all right. Look.
What am I? What?
Damn it.
What?
I'm gonna call an objection, and I'm gonna go up there and I'm
No.
gonna show this tape.
Yo,
No.
what?
No,
tape?
you're not.
What?
Do it.
I got a tape.
Plot twist.
No, please
I got
don't
a
do
tape.
that.
I got tape of them
If you
staging
do
the whole
that,
thing.
You're most likely getting fired.
Okay, well, I have a tape of them staging the whole thing. I don't.
Well,
I'll
you
pay
could've
you either
submitted
way.
it.
Was it?
Mr.
put
Shaw,
into
could you
the-
step forward, please?
Oh,
Let me
yes.
get the. Mm. Do you know about this tape?
Yeah, he told me about it about 10 minutes ago.
Huh. So, why does Sean look like the devil? Like, at his children?
He's
After
just telling
doing
everyone that
special.
he is, in fact, gay.
Oh, Kevin Shaw's gay. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like one of those carnies that has one of those cookie games, and they're like, "Come on up, you win a gold bar, and then you throw a ball in the hoop, and Satan stole your soul." And they laugh.
Nice about what? Like announcing that man's mustache and beard?
Right. Dr. Gloss.
Oh my God, is that the prostitute?
God.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm.
Hey, aren't you that creepy guy that tries to sleep at the hospital all the time?
No, he's the guy who tried to sell me his penis at the court step.
Oh, he could be both. Pretty sure it happened.
A little bit of surprise evidence for you. Make this case real
So
good.
is there an actual reason his facial hair's like that? Or?
I think he's just going through a phase.
Okay.
I doubt that Dr. Claus wanna be
Yes, true. Surprise evidence exists. I've seen it.
Yeah, no.
You could probably go over one, you know? You believed in it.
I probably could.
I don't think you
Gotta
can.
believe. Gotta believe in the mustache.
Nah, you couldn't. You definitely
Gotta
couldn't.
believe. Just gotta believe.
Hang around Tribble, you'll catch it.
Yep.
Yeah, we're good.
I am. I don't. being that I wouldn't be able to ask myself questions without just giving out a short summary, I don't feel there's any reason to.
Okay, well,
I'm fine with
I
that.
will have you know, it is your right, since you are representing yourself, that you have the right to come to the stand and make a testimony, and it can be in a narrative fashion, just so you know.
All right,
It has to be in a
yeah,
narrative fashion.
I'll do it.
All right, come on up. All right, go ahead and raise your hand for me. I'll be swearing you in today.
All right.
Keep making fun of your mustache.
All right, Mr. Lincoln, do you swear to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you sin?
I do.
Okay, at this point in time, I want to remind you that you are sworn in. Go ahead with your statement, please.
So the date in question, what had happened was Jordan was upset with me. He was accusing me of tasing him, and he was also accusing me of blowing up his tow truck. I did not do these things, and upon finding out I was being accused of this, I went to the hospital where Trooper Andrews was handling the case and told him he could search me for any of the gas or a taser or anything related to prove my innocence. Trooper Andrews didn't seem interested in the case whatsoever. After a while, I looked around and I noticed that
Your Honor,
Mr.
I'm sorry. I'm able to object to this, correct? I'm not really familiar with this.
What is your objection?
I'm just wondering if I do have an objection, I'm able to object, right? Because you said he can do this in a lead narrative, so.
Yeah,
I can
his
object to
statement has to
anything
be in a
besides
narrative fashion. He's explaining the events of what happened.
Okay, all right.
Wait, so does that mean he has to write down his story and get it published? Is that what a narrative is?
After looking around for a while, after I was trying to talk to Andrews, I noticed that steel was gone. And knowing that he's previously tried to tow my truck several times, I immediately went to where my truck was. I was like, oh no, my truck. I went there, it was gone. I got a call from Shaw a little bit later, I'd say probably 5 or 10 minutes later. He said, Jordan Steele towed your truck, and I got all the pictures of it. And he sent me over the pictures. I went to the impound lot. I retrieved my vehicle. I took pictures of my vehicle as I retrieved it from the impound lot right there on the spot. And I filed a court case.
Okay. Was that it?
Yep.
Okay. Ms. Delano, would you like to question the witness?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
Okay, Mr. Lincoln. I don't have many questions, but I am going to start out with, have you ever illegally parked at Pillbox Medical Center?
Yes.
Well, shit.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Has Mr. Steele ever asked you to move your vehicle?
Yes.
Okay, and have you done it?
Yes.
Okay. Were you... I know you answered this already. Just to clarify, you did not personally witness your truck rather, being illegally towed, correct?
Oh?
No.
Okay. In the last 4 images you attached, can you explain to me why your truck was moved
pull up the
around in
pictures.
several
Jamie!
different positions as you were taking pictures?
Well, the tow impound area is really tight, and it's hard to get around to get good angles. And it was really late at night, so the lighting was kind of crappy.
So,
I feel like just there
without
being nothing,
knowing your full
like,
vehicle damages,
why isn't
you
this enough?
continued to
Why did
move
this
the
case
truck
even get
around
fucking
before
accepted?
taking it to, I don't know, a mechanic?
I was aware that all the damages were just body damage and nothing to do with the vehicle itself because I was able to check it. And the body damage was it did come from Benny's for $25.
It's content. That's true.
No further questions.
Okay. Mr. Lincoln, you
That's
can't
true,
ask
it is
yourself
RP.
questions. You did give a statement. She did cross-examine, so I believe you're good to step down at this time.
Alrighty.
Can I ask myself if I'm cool?
If you're
Objection, speculation.
Cool.
Oh,
Am I allowed to ask a question?
sustained, Mr.
No.
Step
No.
down, please.
That
Oh, okay.
really got him, eh?
Oh.
All right. What a bizarre sense of humor. That really fucking.
Okay, Mr. Lincoln, you have no more witnesses, correct?
All right.
That is correct.
Okay. Ms. Delano, do you have any witnesses you'd like to call forward?
The defense would like to call Dr. Sarah Cross to the stand.
Okay, Mr. Cross, want to step up for me?
Oh shit. Judge Humor. Yeah. It's Judge Humor.
See?
All right, Mr. Crosby, go ahead and raise your hand for me.
Right?
Oh.
Do you swear to speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you sin?
So help me sin.
Okay, thank you. All right, Mr. Delano, go ahead.
Hello, Dr. Cross. How are you today?
I'm doing fantastic.
Right. What
Yeah, that didn't
is
look great.
your occupation, sir?
I'm the chief of medicine at Pillbox Medical Center.
Okay. Are you generally in charge of hiring hospital staff?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. 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 Did you hire Jordan Steele?
I did.
All right. There we
Why
go.
did you hire Jordan Steele?
No, fuck, don't ask that.
Well, Judge, am I allowed to explain, or do you want me to make it simple? Up to you, sir.
Just answer the question.
Question how you would
Is-
normally answer it.
All right. I fucking hate illegal parking
All right,
at
all
Pillbox.
right. Let's.
Medical.
Yes!
Okay.
Yes!
please watch the
Yes,
video.
Cross! Yes!
Okay.
Mr.
Mr. Steele, please keep the outburst to a minimum.
Sorry, Your Honor.
All right. So, illegal parking is one of my pet peeves. I've called tow trucks to even tow away my own employees' cars
Oh,
who are parked illegally.
this guy doesn't give
I
a
make it a
fuck.
habit to basically have everyone play by the same rules when it comes to Pillbox Medical Center. If my vehicle were to be illegally
we're never
parked,
getting
I would
fired.
expect it to also be towed. And Mr. Steele seems to embody the same exact mind frame as I do when it comes to parking at a very busy place like Pillbox Medical Center. And so I, through those beliefs,
Integrity.
I decided to hire him.
Light path. Integrity.
Okay. And what specifically did you hire him to do?
He is basically the lot supervisor.
Ooh.
He is there to make sure that any illegally parked car is removed
Supervisor,
from the
eh?
premises. Yeah. Do you want me to go into
Okay.
detail, or?
Not like that.
Sure. However
can
you'd
work
like
with
to answer
that.
that question is
Okay,
go,
okay.
go right ahead.
Well, usually he will. I expect him to go up to the person, let them know that they're illegally parked, and if they refuse to follow the the suggestion of the park attendant to move their car, I would expect their vehicle to be towed without any
Okay.
bias.
So what about repeat offenders? If Mr. Steele has asked someone several times on several different days to move their car and that person has been informed several times, would you expect him to continue to inform them, or do you believe that the vehicle should be towed?
Well, I expect someone told the first time, hey, don't do this.
Uh-huh.
I would expect them to understand, hey, this is, you shouldn't be doing this.
Right. Okay. So, if Jordan Steele sees that there is a vehicle illegally parked on Pillbox Medical property, is it his job duty, as per your instruction, to tow the vehicle?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
So, here, I'll simplify because it's kind of a long one. So,
It's a long
if
one.
Jordan Steele sees that there's any illegally parked
Hey
vehicle
guys,
at
look at
Pillbox
the last
Medical,
number of the sub
have you
count.
instructed him to tow the vehicle?
Judge Bison, may I answer this truthfully?
Yeah, you're under oath. I'd hope you'd answer it truthfully.
All right, perfectly. Because I have to be clear, I would expect them to tow the F out of those vehicles.
There you go, Daddy. There you go, Daddy.
If you saw a vehicle at Pillbox Medical Center that was double parked over the designated
Welcome
lines,
back to
or
Penta
in a
Premium.
handicap spot without a plate or tag,
That's so long.
would you expect Mr. Steele tow that vehicle?
Oh.
100%. I mean, that's...
They're saying that there's no plate.
Yeah, if that were my mother in a wheelchair who needed it, and someone was stealing that spot, I would expect, justice to be served.
Mm. There it is.
All right. I don't have any further questions. Lise, do you have any questions for him?
I actually do.
Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh, she's gonna fuck it up.
Hello, Dr. Cross. How are you?
Oh shit, she's gonna fuck it all
I'm
up.
doing just fine, Miss Gray. How are you?
Oh no.
Hair looks beautiful
I'm not
today.
so bad myself. Oh, thank
Oh
you.
fuck.
So, can you tell me, have you ever seen Kevin Shaw illegally parked outside the Pillbox Medical Center?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Have you ever seen Judd Lincoln illegally parked at Pillbox?
Okay.
The only time I did see him illegally parked, he brought in his big tractor, asking for a doctor to tune up the tractor. In the entire time, I informed him, hey, there's a mechanic shop out there that can tune his tractor for him, and well, apparently they weren't very helpful to him. And then he left. So.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
So have you ever personally asked either Kevin Shaw or Judd Lincoln to move their cars?
Yes. I've 100% asked Kevin Shaw to move his car.
All right.
I've even let Mr. Shaw know that he was, and I quote, rolling the dice when he illegally parked his car, because if someone saw it, they would tow it.
Oh, rolling the dice. Okay. Okay. No further questions, Your Honor?
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
Mr. Lincoln, would you like to cross
all right.
examine?
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, go ahead.
Talked a little bit about my tractor. Coming up and visiting. You ever ask me to move the tractor?
No, I did not ask you to move the tractor. I kept
Did you ever
trying
tell
to,
me that the tractor was parked
Oh
illegally?
shit. Never mind. She did fuck it up.
I think my exact words were, Judge, there is swearing here. This is my exact words.
Yeah, if you're making a
Quoting.
quote, go ahead.
Yep.
I'll allow it.
All right.
Well,
I said,
Your
holy
Honor,
fuck, it's a tractor.
It's a simple yes or no. Did you ever
I said-
tell me
I-
that my tractor was parked illegally? Yes
I
or
said,
no?
holy fuck, there's a tractor parked here. What the fuck?
Did you ever say it was parked illegally? It should be moved. Anything of that nature?
I didn't think I had to. It's a fucking tractor.
All right, Mr. Cross, I know that wasn't a quote. Let's keep the cussing to a minimum, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Well.
Dr. Cross, have you ever heard Mr. Steele use foul language with anyone?
Objection relevance is, yeah, objection relevance.
Sustained. Let's keep it to the case, Mr. Lincoln.
This is relevant because I'm trying to prove that
He sustained it,
that
you
Mr.
fucked.
Steele's
Move on.
unprofessional and hostile and doesn't take his job seriously and uses
And
it
that
as
has
a
nothing
means
to
of
do
his
with
job.
this case, Your Honor.
It does have plenty to do with this case because it proves he would
No, it does
overstep his
not.
bounds and tow a vehicle illegally without thinking
The
twice.
question is, did my
I would
client
never,
tow
you
the
son of a
vehicle, yes
bitch!
or no? Okay, Mr. Steele! How
Mr.
dare
Steele,
you?
I already told you once you're hereby being held in contempt of this court.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry, all right? Your Honor, I just love my job, okay? I'd do anything for that lot!
Okay,
All
stop.
right, Mr. Steele,
Enough.
I get it.
Enough.
Enough.
For the love of God.
Stop. Stop.
Your Honor, I would like to. I'm just trying to show that Mr. Steele's working on the immunity of the hospital, and that he's very hostile, and that could lead to him making rash decisions.
Judge Bison, if I may.
What is it, Mr. Cross?
Have you met Dr. Choi?
I have a few times, yeah.
Would you say she's a hostile person?
No,
Your Honor, why is the witness?
not entirely sure what this has to do with anything.
All right. Several people think that she's hostile.
Your Honor,
Doesn't make it
I'm
true.
really confused at the state of how the court's going right now. You have the witness asking the judge questions, and I don't.
I'm
Yeah, he
confused
asked
too.
to ask a
I'm
question. I
confused on
allowed him
how
to
you're
ask.
representing
Go ahead
yourself.
with your questioning, Mr. Lincoln. Let's continue with this. We've determined that his cussing doesn't have anything to do with why we're here today, or at least with
It
that
doesn't.
question that you
All
asked.
right, cursing isn't against the law. We've gotten
All right.
that figured out. Now let's just tell half the cops that.
Have you ever seen Mr. Steele be hostile with anyone?
Objection,
Nope.
speculation.
Objection. Ask and answer. Oh.
Yep. Sure. Either one of those.
It hasn't been asked. I asked if he cursed at anyone. I didn't ask if he was being hostile. And that was
Okay,
two separate
overruled on
objections.
the overruled on the asked and answered. Do you want to argue the
This
other
guy's calling me a
objection?
fucking wizard.
Speculation.
Yeah, I want to argue speculation. He did use the word hostile, and again, I don't think that anyone can assume or speculate on hostility, if you will, Your Honor.
Is that a word?
Overruled. Continue with the question.
Hostility? Yeah, it's hostility.
Have you ever seen
Right.
Mr. Steele be hostile with other people?
No.
No further questions.
All right. I think that we did it, boys.
Ms. Delano, would you like to redirect?
No, Miss Gray, would you like to redirect?
No. I'm
Okay.
okay.
All right. Go ahead and step down, Mr. You're free to step down, Mr. Cross.
Am I allowed to go to the vending machines?
Yep. You are done.
All right.
Ms. Delano, do you have any other witnesses?
So
you'd like to
Cross
call
is
forward?
a fucking bro.
I do not.
We learned that.
Mr. Cross, are you hungry or thirsty? I
Okay.
can give you food and water.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Is there any
Not
more
us.
evidence that would like to be presented to court today?
Oh
before we
shit.
Go into recess.
Absolutely not.
Mr. Lincoln.
I'm ready for my closing statement.
Okay, Ms. Delano, are you ready with your closing statement?
I would like to request a 5-minute recess, Your Honor.
Okay, we're going to go into a 5-minute recess. We'll come back at 8:19 p.m. EST.
Oh. Sick job up there.
Listen.
Yeah,
We're hired
sure.
for a reason, okay?
What? What?
Settle the other thing with
Don't worry.
Sal, or
I
no,
think
we
I'm
don't?
nailing that fucking reason.
Not yet.
What do you mean not yet?
You
It's
got
like
it.
24 hours from now. What do you mean?
100%
Just
got
don't
this.
show your
All right.
surprise evidence, okay?
Oh, I'm
What,
showing
we
it.
just show up and
I'm
if he
gonna
doesn't
slam
show
dunk
up,
this
then
shit.
it's-
No.
That's
Just
don't-
don't even worry about it.
Hold on one second.
Are you sure? It's pretty good.
I think they have a plan. I think they've got this.
Well, you know what every
think
great
after
plan
the court
needs?
case,
A surprise.
Maybe you could show Judge Bison after, in his private quarters, the surprise. He loves surprises in private.
Ooh, kinky.
Yeah, but it's not gonna
what the hell
matter
are they
then.
talking about?
Oh, it'll 100% matter.
Hey, did you guys see this stuff on Weasel News
Why
about
don't you
Shaw
tell
being a
us?
fraud?
A dick?
Wait,
I'm
what?
gonna go defend yourself.
What?
Go get him, Shaw. Go get him.
What? Go get
Oh.
what?
Which one?
Get 'em.
What?
What are
Where?
you talking about? I don't know.
I don't see it.
Go to Weasel News. It's on the left there. No, it says Kevin Shaw, liar at law.
Oh.
Holy shit, hold on. Shaw, what is this on Weasel News about you?
Get
What
them
do you
all
mean?
rattled.
What is it on
Oh.
Weasel News?
Go look at Weasel News. You're the #1 post right now.
Really?
It's-
Am I?
Kevin Shaw, liar at law.
It's
Well,
not-
that
yeah,
sounds-
yeah.
That sounds
misspoke.
like you.
You're causing a hazard.
What had happened was
My
Shaw.
vehicle
Tinkerbottom
isn't
rammed into the back of
starting
my vehicle,
because you
and
hit it.
anytime I would put my car in drive, it would die. So he took video of the car running while the
it
vehicle
doesn't-
was in neutral.
A vehicle
Um,
doesn't need. Listen, maybe it's the starter.
And yeah, I did technically say it didn't start.
Maybe
That's-
you hit
yeah,
it so
didn't start
damn
moving,
hard.
is
Oh my
time
God,
what I
Tinkerbottom.
intended
Look
to
what
say.
you're doing! Look what you have done! Look what you have done! You have caused a chaotic accident!
Hey, Dr.
made
Cross,
my
I
vehicle
actually
for
have
my
something to
safety.
bring up with you.
Ah!
In fact,
I wish I
told
got that on camera
Dr. King
really
3 times
badly!
in a row, and he said,
God damn it!
Shaw, don't talk to my client
Oh,
until
hold
the
on,
case
hold on a
is
second.
over,
It won't stop.
thanks.
Hold on. Okay, fix it. Sorry, I just kept hearing Tinklebottom and you yelling at each other.
What's wrong
"Oh
with
no,
your
no,
car,
it's fine."
Kevin?
What was
So
that, Mr.
I had my vehicle parked at the
Unfortunately, it
hospital,
won't start.
and I was
as a
instructed
result
by
of you
Dr.
hitting
King
it.
that if I could
Won't
roll
stop.
3 times in a row a higher number against him, that he will allow me to have a parking pass alongside Matthew Payne. I did, in fact, roll 3 times in a row higher than him, and he told me to approach you in regards to getting a parking pass.
Yeah, and you were strongly mistaken if you thought I was going to honor a peasant or any
Oh,
of his obligations.
Whoa!
Give
hold
up, you
on.
little
Get
mustache
wrecked.
bitch.
Get wrecked, peasant.
Dr. King,
Oh,
Dr.
shit.
King is a peasant.
Oh.
He says nothing. Whatever he says has no power behind his words. Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry that he promised you something. In return, I will allow you to park there for the next 24 hours.
Fuck yeah! Thank you.
What did I miss?
Thank you.
But I will
Just
say
Shaw
this.
talking to our client while the court
I will
case
say
is
this.
still
I will
going.
say this, Shaw. If your car gets towed, that's not our responsibility.
No, hold on. Wait. Come over here, Dr.
Ooh.
Cross.
Ooh.
I wanna. Okay, listen.
Fucking
Just because you're
scratch
loud
your
doesn't
wig.
mean.
By the vending
I
machine,
relate.
not-
Shit. Well, all right.
All right, Cross. All right.
All right, are both sides back? Are we good?
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Come over here.
All right, Mr. Wano, are you ready?
Yep.
All right.
All right, Mr. Lincoln, go ahead and go on with your closing statement.
Your Honor and the court. Today, we have shown evidence of my vehicle being towed. This evidence witnessed and recorded by Mr. Shaw, a senior attorney with a squeaky clean background. Mr. Shaw has never given any reason to show dishonesty. He is literally the definition of a squeaky clean witness that holds no bias. The court has argued many reasons to disbelieve Mr. Shaw. They try to prove he showed a bias, but they've not given any reason as to who towed the truck, who may have towed the truck, what happened to the truck, only to try to attack the character of a good man whenever there's no character there to hurt. Ow. We've showed a motive. We showed a motive of Mr. Still working under the immunity of the hospital to pursue punishment against people he feels a vengeance against. It's obvious to anyone my vehicle was towed by Mr. Still working under that immunity. We showed he had a vendetta against me, and he liked to see me punished. We showed Mr. Still has personally took it upon himself to rename the structure to the bike racks so he can aggressively tow people's bikes to make them angry. Mr. Still is nothing more than a provocateur, using the immunity of the hospital to push his own sick personal agenda.
What does that mean?
Mr. Still has showed even in the courtroom he cannot be professional. He's outbursted several times, many times. What makes you think he can be professional on the job? He insulted Mr. Shaw. His own boss, Dr. Cross, came up, showed hostility himself, using terms as quote-unquote illegal parking, wording it like it's some type of heinous crime. The doctor himself used foul language. and you showed unprofessionalism. Which, if he himself would act this way, what type of people do you think he would hire? I showed that the court should rule in favor of my truck fees and the body damage to my truck, as it was unrightfully taken to me when I tried to do the right thing and park properly, like I was asked. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lincoln.
All right, that actually was.
Mr. Lano, would you like to come forward and give your closing statement?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Your Honor, again, I'd like to I'd like to thank you for hearing this court case today. As I said in my opening statement, the one thing you would not see is any hard-hitting evidence against my client. There is absolutely no physical proof, especially within the images attached by the plaintiff, that Mr. Steele was the one who was guilty of towing Mr. Lincoln's truck. In fact, even if Mr. Steele did tow the vehicle in question, he had every right to do so, as he was given the instruction by his boss, Dr. Cross, to tow any vehicle on the property that is parked illegally. Moving on, Mr. Cross's testimony. We will come to the conclusion that Mr. Shaw and Mr. Lincoln both may have a motive in staging these images that they submitted. They have both been witnessed by hospital staff parking illegally on the property, and Mr. Shaw himself has been witnessed arguing with Mr. Steele regarding parking at the hospital.
Oh.
In the last 4 images attached by the plaintiff, you can clearly see that his truck was moved several times in between shots. If Mr. Lincoln was so distraught, as he's clearly pictured in one of the images, why did he take the time to move the vehicle in between each shot? If these images are staged, I have reason to believe that they were in an attempt to get my client, Mr. Steele, fired from his job. As Mr. Shaw has admitted in this court today that he would feel more comfortable if Mr. Steele was no longer working at the hospital. Mr. Lincoln has shown no agenda in Mr. Steele's action. Again, he was hired by Mr. Cross to tow illegally parked vehicles. There is no agenda in that. That is his job. That is his duties, as Mr. Cross stated. Furthermore, as it was proven today by Mr. Cross himself, Mr. Steele was in fact hired to do a job, and his job duties are clear. Tow any illegally parked vehicles on Pillbox medical property. Just as I said earlier, these images do not picture Mr. Steele at all, nor is there any evidence pictured that at least proves that it was his tow truck. Nothing. If these images are real and not staged, it is very unfortunate that Mr. Lincoln had to have his vehicle towed. However, it was not my client, Mr. Steele, who did so. Regardless of how the plaintiff feels he was treated by Mr. Steele, that does not prove to the court today that he was the one who towed his truck. Honorable Judge Bison, all I ask of you and the courts today is to do what you always do. Simple, easy. Stick to the evidence presented and make the correct decision in finding my client not guilty of these alleged acts.
Yes!
Thank you.
Yes! Yes, Pistone!
Okay, now that both sides have given their closing statements, I'm going to go ahead and put this court into recess. I will come back out in a few minutes to give my verdict. Do I have a... Alright, that's my gavel. I'll be right back.
Shit, that hurt.
What? Ow. Ow.
What the hell was that? Okay.
Fuck.
That was his gavel. You need to jump
Wait,
across.
hold on. You're going for the I never towed the vehicle angle?
Can you cease you're talking to my client, please? This court case is not over. This court is still in
I was
session.
talking to you, Caden. I was talking to you, and yes,
Don't
this
even
court
talk
case.
to
Steele, and please
Caden.
don't talk to me either.
Is it hard to talk at all without getting a little bit of feces in your mouth?
Get away with that ugly ass mustache, Shaw.
All right, everybody stop. Everybody stop. Everybody stop.
Dr. Cross, do you see how I'm being treated by your employee? Because this happens day in and day out every time I am
Mr.
there.
Well,
that's
maybe
not
because
your
you're a
prerogative,
dick.
Hold
Mr.
on.
Shaw. That's not
All
your
right,
prerogative.
let's calm down. Okay.
I mean, the doctor
Mr.
was
Shaw,
making fun of your mustache before too.
You came over here, you walked over here, and you put them in a conversation, knowing full well that you were going to antagonize them. Come on, Shaw.
I was not antagonizing. I was just
listen.
asking Caden a question.
Listen, you could wait until after the ruling to ask the question. Instead of coming
We're
over
in
here.
recess. There's nothing else that any of us can do
I don't see
to
a playground
influence the judge.
anywhere, Mr. Shaw.
Yeah.
This is not recess.
And judging by your mustache, I don't think you're
Oh.
allowed anywhere near a recess.
God. Well.
Wow.
Anyways,
Dr.
Mr.
Frost,
Shaw,
if
let's
this-
get
Go
this
back-
24-hour pass
Go back
situation
over there.
settled. Come
Go
on.
back over
Okay,
there, Sean.
yeah, let's
done.
get this sorted.
There's 24-hour
Oh my
passes.
God.
What?
Sounds like slander to me. You just called him a fucking pedophile or something.
Just that way you have an
Fucked
electronic
up.
record of it.
Jesus.
Just in case, you know,
This
I
guy
don't want
comes
you
to
to
every
Who the
court
hell
case
is
and
that
talks
guy?
Shit. Does anyone know this person?
Yeah, who
I
is
don't know.
that
He's
man?
not every court case.
Prostitute.
Just
Do you
talking
not
shit.
remember that guy that approached us at the court steps and tried
Yeah,
to
last
sell
time
his
he was here,
penis?
he was jerking off in the back of the courtroom, and he got kicked out for it.
Yeah, that was the guy.
What?
Adrian.
Oh, we should
Who,
actually.
me?
mind,
Who is that? Who is
the
that?
judge.
Yes,
Fat,
you
who is
sir.
that?
Out of
Who's
any
that?
court
guy,
Fat
this
piece of shit.
guy.
I witnessed
Never
it.
happened. It never happened.
I witnessed
I
it.
was-
Uh-huh.
Oh
Uh-huh.
yeah? Because it never happened.
Yeah,
It was
well,
someone else that
mhm.
was scratching their private region and got kicked out of the courthouse. That was not me. So don't say that it was me when it wasn't.
All right, well, imagine that.
Or I'll sue you.
The public masturbator is defending the pedophile.
Now you,
How
are
does
you
that
serious?
Enough.
Okay. Sure,
I
he
was
just
gonna
called you a
apply for
pedophile.
a parking pass, by the way.
I don't know.
Shaw?
I want
Well, you
one.
gotta
Alright.
talk to Cross.
You're in-
You gotta talk to
Parking
Cross.
pass.
He just said that
You
That's-
are
that's
literally
messed up.
listening to a guy come here out of nowhere that you don't know, telling
Okay,
you
first of
things
all-
that you've never heard before.
He's
Let's calm it
pissed.
down,
He's,
Mr.
he
he's
said it
actually
while
pissed.
he was in there. He said it while he was in there
actually
too,
pissed.
by the way.
Welcome
How you
back
doing,
to
Mrs. Seals?
Penta Premium.
I did.
I feel pretty
Yeah.
good.
That's what I
Well,
thought.
alluded. Alluded.
Alluded,
Did
he
you-
straight
did
up
you
called him a
hire-
pedophile.
Absolutely
Yeah,
no
yeah,
physical
but I
evidence, pictured, anything.
Wait. Shaw, ask that question again.
I don't think it's.
What the fuck are they so
Holy
fucking
shit, he's
about?
actually
Did you care?
pissed.
I can't take you
Hair?
seriously.
My God.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, let's go stir the pot. I gotta use the restroom.
I'm appalled. Judd!
Okay. Yep.
Judd, I need a lawyer.
Yeah, this is the question of the day. Where
How do
do
you
you
apply for a parking permit?
Why'd you guys
Well,
leave
yeah,
the
I don't
lobby?
get
Did a
paid.
kid walk in there? Did you guys have to leave?
Technically, the way to apply for a parking permit is to send me a letter saying what kind of contributions you've done
Okay,
to the
if you're gonna
community
go back there and do
and
that,
why you deserve a parking permit.
I thought you were going to the restroom.
Oh, that's easy. Okay.
And so far,
That's
Mr.
easy
Payne's
peasy.
the only one.
I
who's done
decided
it.
I would wait.
Uh-huh.
Caden, I've got a question for you.
Definitely.
Look, she's gonna.
Did you hear Mr. Steele call me a pedophile?
When?
Literally 2
in the
minutes
past
ago.
2 minutes ago, or the past 5 minutes.
Nope.
To be honest with you, I was kind of focusing on my paperwork.
Okay,
so I
Miss
was kinda-
Pistone, Miss Gray, I will be calling both of you guys as witnesses. Mr. Rizzo,
I said no.
Mr. Lincoln,
I didn't hear anything.
ADA
I was
West,
too
I
busy
will also be
talking
calling
over your
all of
stuff.
you guys, and
See,
Mr.
I didn't
see,
agree
he
with
does have a
that.
motive. See, he does have a
Eat
motive.
shit,
See, he
problem.
wants my client fired so bad.
Oh my God.
Mr. Caro, I'll also be calling you
Your
as
client
a
was
You're
witness.
throwing
so
slander.
fucking
I
petty.
have a conflict of interest.
You're petty.
Not as a witness.
As fuck.
Oh, okay,
Why would
fair
you
enough.
have that mustache and not
But what
Did
did
you
expect
you
me
just
to
have
call
call
me
right now?
petty? Did you just call me
Objection.
petty?
Kevin Shaw
Uh-huh,
and Lee
yeah, I
Spring,
did.
as
Objection.
an officer of this court,
This
I
is
demand
kangaroo
that
court.
you stop right now.
Kangaroo
Both
court.
of
Objection.
you.
Oh,
We have an
really?
officer of the law.
Objection.
Hello.
As an officer of this court, I demand that
Objection.
you both stop.
I object.
Okay. Listen.
Can you
I'll be
shut
calling
the fuck
both of
up,
you guys.
irrelevant piece of shit?
I got an idea. Why don't you call me
was
a
that?
prostitute again?
All right.
Who is
what
that
the
guy?
issue?
I
There's
don't
a lot of
know.
yelling, Bison.
They
I'm sending
Not
a
Check your
important.
text messages.
Not important.
Okay,
Not
I
important.
don't care if it's
Steele
important or not. If I
referred to
get-
me as a
stop.
pedophile.
Stop. Stop.
He called him a pedophile, sir.
I will. Okay, you know what? You guys are gonna act like children. I'm gonna treat you like children. This court is now in timeout. No more talking until I get back. If you're gonna talk, leave the entire courthouse. I don't want to hear it.
Yes, sir.
You will be held in contempt if I find out about something.
Oh my god. God, dude, it's just so easy to get people worked up. Pedophile versus Jordan Steele. Can you get sued for name calling? I don't understand. I guess maybe? I don't fucking know. Slander? Let's look up the definition of slander. The action or crime of making a false spoken statement damaging to a person's reputation. Alright. That might be slander. Defamation? No, I didn't shit on him. There's no feces involved, so I don't think we can go with that. Yeah, I don't think it's slander to say he looks like a raging pedophile and I wouldn't let him anywhere near a Chuck E. Cheese. That's an opinion. I think we're good. It's cool they actually do court RP on the server. You like have to have DOJ court stuff in roleplay, man. Like if you don't, if there's no way to fight, like if there's no way to like fight like police charges and stuff, then the server just turns into a police state, man. And it just feels really unfair, and then people get salty. Yeah, I think TFRP had a court case one time. Nah. I'm kidding. The court stuff was fun over there, man. I wish it would have stuck. I really like doing bailiff stuff over there. I wish that shit would have stuck. Freddy versus the state? I don't think that ever... There was no conclusion to that, was there? Do it here. I want to, but every time I'd have to do bailiff, I'd be getting pulled from the main server, and then I'd never fucking get back in. But I do really want to, so I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Yeah, Wrangler and Pinky, whatever her judge's name was, I don't remember. That was fun. Get a second computer to Twitch. Well, hey, I need it to build a new computer anyway, so, you know, if you guys want to check your Prime sub or something, I guess, whatever. I don't give a fuck what you do. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Welcome to
Hey,
Penta
Edgy Potato.
Premium.
Brand new Prime sub. Getting us that much. Wow. Is there a new sub in my mouth or is it a dick? Getting us that much closer to 1,100 subs. Appreciate that.
Penta Premium.
Too Tall coming in. Brand new Prime sub. Thank you guys. Welcome to the Pentaphiles. 2 new emotes are coming.
Welcome back to Penta Premium.
Keep 6 coming in 21 months in a row. Appreciate the
That's so
21
long.
months in a row.
You are
Mad Hazard coming in
shit
with
on the
5
server.
gifted subs. Appreciate that. Etha Meta got one. The Derek 2 got one. AJ Madness 769 got one. I Kai got one. Thank you so much for that. The 5 gifted subs getting us that much closer.
Premium.
1,100 subs. Amazing. You guys are going to make me fucking cry, dude. What the fuck? Dude. 9 coming in. Brand new Prime sub.
are
Appreciate that.
the biggest
Mad Hazard
on the server.
gifted one to Fishing Addict 28. Okay. Does that say fisting or fishing? I think that says Fisting Addict.
Oh, I'm fucking coming.
Ooh.
Here's a 5 just to keep it going.
Yo, Dream Scream, thanks for the 5, baby. Keeping that shit rolling. Keeping that train getting ran on me. Thank you so much. Virgin.
Welcome back
Brand
to
new Prime
Penta
sub.
Premium.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Undead Reaper coming in. 10 gifted subs. Running a big train on me. I don't know if I can take a train this long, because court is going to be back in session soon. Mobotex got one. Don Kazi got one. Kitty Saurus got one. Rupert 100 got one. Purple Cake. Chrism MCM got one.
The biggest
Motherfucking Corn Moses got one. Rob himself. Oh, hey, shout out to Rab himself. This is a good reference. All got one. Thank you so much, you good boy. Oh, wait, I skipped like half of them on accident. I fucked it up somehow. BTT, this is still Undead Reaper. BTT 1133 got one.
Welcome back to Penta Premium.
Biz the Trap, iDog Overlord, and Charlie, woo, all got one from Undead Reaper. Thank him if you get one from him. And thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Appreciate you so much.
Penta Premium.
Dream Scream with the 5. Thanks for the 5, you good boy. It was very nice. God King Diabeto, 4 months in a row, says you should listen to Kevin Shaw's song. It's catchy as fuck. All right, I'll check it out, maybe.
That's
A-Rod
so
coming in with
long.
10 gifted subs like a fucking wild man. Who the fuck do you think you are? A good boy. Thank you. Creepy Craig watching you got one. I already read those. The Corn Moses, the Rob himself, they got one. It's from A-Ron there. Rat Kingo got one. Agog. Marv Velo.
still here?
Stray Hawk.
Yeah.
Fat Vegeta. Ice
Come
Vic.
over here for a moment.
My Pineapples. All got one from A-Ron. Appreciate the fuck out of you. This is very nice of you. Matt Hazard said, fuck it, I can give 10 too. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking cry. I'm gonna
Mr. Cross,
fucking cry.
Have you seen the evidence that was posted for this case?
Vegan Warrior came in with a brand new Prime sub. Appreciate that.
Mr. Lincoln is parked. Is that employees only or is that legal parking?
Thank you so much. Oh.
Welcome to Penta Premium.
Hold on.
Do you have to have permission to park there?
Welcome back to Penta Premium. That's so long.
Okay, so
So if this judge is going to completely
so if
ignore.
anybody just willy-nilly parks there, it's not allowed.
Oh. Well, apparently no one can park down there.
Your Honor, if you don't Oh, Your Honor, if you don't mind me asking, I got a frog in my throat.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Real voice.
If you're not allowed to park there, that's the only parking. That's the designated parking. That's where they tell you to park. That's.
Your Honor, there's parking on the street.
Okay. 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 I got both sides. We're good.
No.
Oh, well, I didn't know. Okay. All right, back to this boy train.
Welcome to Penta
Okay.
Premium.
All right. Okay. Dream Scream, Slow Anima, got a gifted sub. Papa Seagull coming in, brand new sub. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wow, I don't know if I can take too many boys. I don't know how many people can get in on this train. I might have to
Welcome
tap
back
out soon.
to Penta Premium.
Mad Hazard coming in with 5
That's
gifted
so
subs,
long.
5 more, 10 total. What a good boy. 100th T-Ray got one. Cyber AG got one. Louderback. Zico Huracan got one. Thank you so much. I'm bowing right now. You can't see it, but I'm doing it. Schneider Boys 9 got one. Thank you so much. Thanks for the 5 gifted
Welcome
subs.
to
Appreciate it.
Penta
It's very nice. It's very kind. Thank you so much. I really need a new computer, so I really appreciate this. Also, I'm glad that you just like the content. Half of my content lately has just been me calling Shaw a pedophile, but I'm glad you guys like it, because I'm enjoying doing it. Boopy Plays, brand new Prime sub. Thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Pentaphiles. It's very nice of you. Light Mary coming in 15 months in a row. How you doing, baby? Miller. I know how to pronounce this, but it's a hard time coming out of my mouth. Miller Nair, right? There we go. Like millionaire. I got it.
Welcome
It's
back
a bit of a tongue
to
twister.
Penta Premium.
Maybe if you guys keep it up, I'll twist my tongue around
That's
something.
So long.
Right? Don't know. Iron Neff coming in 20 months in a row. Thanks for the 20 months. Ben A FPS, brand new Prime sub. Hey, thanks for checking that Prime sub and popping it here. Oh, is there a tier 3? Oh shit, Anonymous gifted a tier 3 to McConnell. Look at that. You got a tier 3. Holy shit. That's amazing. Thank you, Anonymous. Please don't hack me. Get it? It's okay. Necrobama 100 bits. Thanks for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. Hellspawn still sitting up there, top bit daddy of the whole entire week. Amazing. Dream Scream coming in with tier 2 10 months in a row. Appreciate the 10 months of tier 2 even. That's amazing.
Welcome to Penta Premium.
All Dave, every Dave. I like that name. Brand new sub. Appreciate you being here. Look at that. Well over 1,100. 15 over 100 even. We did it. That's a lot of people. That's a shit ton of people. What does tier 3 get? I don't know. My tier emotes kind of suck. But I thought that the whole concept of tier emotes were shitty. So I just made them like actual shit. Cry? We'll cry at 1,200. But there's a little bit of tears right now. Freebird coming in with 500 bits, taking his spot on the bit, the Iron Bit Throne. Thank you so much for that. All hail Freebird. Man, I'm glad that I said that controversial thing at the beginning of the stream. I'm glad that you guys are supporting my very controversial opinion on stuff, and you still have my back. Even though I know that it's a bit of a hot topic, and a lot of people might not agree with me. I'm glad that you guys support that. Thank you. It's very nice. What did I say? Don't know if I can say it again. I'll do it anyways. I'm gonna. Please don't. I don't know. I can't. I can't. Double down. I'm gonna fucking do it. I don't agree with the recent things that have happened in Alabama. Boom!
Oh, I'm fucking coming.
But I don't agree with
Had a
it.
beer on me this weekend. Tonight's stream has me dying.
I'm not too sure about that stuff. I am not exactly sure if that's a good thing.
I'm fucking coming.
Do
Bam!
the new viewers know about Springer?
No, they don't. And it's gonna stay that way. Dream Scream with nothing. Came in with nothing. Miss Autumn Win with $5 says, have a beer on me this weekend. Tonight's stream has me dying. Hopefully I can convince Anthony to go. That'd be nice. I'd like to see him. We'll see what he does. Thanks for the 5. I will have a beer on you. I will. Where can you donate money? I think, do we have a thing? Give me money, please. Why is that not a command?
Oh, I'm fucking coming.
Fuck Alabama.
Whoa! Pat! How can you say something so controversial yet brave? Thanks for the $5. My God. Thanks for the 5. You're a little bad boy, aren't you? And you know what happens to bad boys.
Oh, I'm fucking coming.
Thank you for your support off stream.
Nope.
Roll Tide. Kona.
No, I don't know what that's about. Don't know what that's about. Roll Tide, more like no tide. Ever. There's not even a fucking ocean in Alabama. Why the fuck is it Roll Tide? That doesn't make any sense. Where the fuck is the tide? Stupid. There is an ocean? Let me see here. Oh shit, that's where Alabama's at?
Oh, I'm fucking coming.
Just stopping by to say thanks for everything.
Alright, there's a little bit of a tide. Okay. Nope. Not. Don't know what that. Don't know who that $3 is from. Undead Reaper with 2,000 bits. Really fucking taking that spot. Boy's not fucking around. Goddamn gifted subs and the damn fucking bit spot. What the fuck? Who is he?
Oh, I'm fucking coming.
If you get
Says,
divorced in Alabama, are you still cousins?
Okay, stop. Stop it. No, stop. Undead Reaper with 2,000 bits
coming.
says, my favorite
Leave
Jordan
me and
Steele
my
moment.
sister and wife alone, you yuppie some bitch.
Stop. Stop it. Chat, stop. With 2,000 bits. Thanks for all the shit. That was very nice of you. Says, my favorite Jordan Steele moment is, I think, the first interaction with Chang. Yeah, that was fucking funny. That had me dying. That's probably in my top 5. That was a good one.
Oh, I'm fucking coming.
Gulfs are not oceans. # facts.
I mean, is it not? Is it just a gulf? It's not called the fucking Ocean of Mexico, right? It's called the... It's an ocean basin. In a... Okay, so it's an ocean basin, whatever the fuck that is. Well, it's a basin. Aren't those the pots that people used to piss in medieval times? A bowl for washing. Typically attached to a wall. Yeah, exactly. That's fucking stupid. Doesn't make any sense. How the fuck so the whole ocean is for that? The whole Gulf is for that? That's stupid. You can't wash yourself in salt water, you're gonna fucking die or something. That's dumb as fuck. Still has a tide? That's like saying my sink has a tide. That doesn't make any sense. Freebird coming in, 1,001 bits, says, fuck it. Guess what, motherfucker? I want the bit thrown. Says Shaw's definitely a pedophile. Look, I don't think anyone here is denying that.
Welcome back to Penta Premium. That's so long.
Cat coming in says the plural of golf. Oh. Golf. Thanks for the 5. Hi, Cat. How are you? Thanks for the 5. But I've tied in my washer. I don't know. I think I use gain. You know? I think I use gain. Thanks for the shit, you guys. It means a lot. Money makes it so I can buy things. In case you guys don't know. Undead Reaper coming in with 1,800 bits. Says, took it back. Take it back, you insert pro. Take it back, you little frick boy. Top bit spot of the whole entire week. Undead Reaper. Don't know where the cup is. Where the fuck is the cup? Oh, there's the cup. Oops, how long has that not been there? Thanks for the fucking 2 days. No one told me. How come no one told me? Yo, Reaper. Top bit boy of the whole entire week. Give me that crown, he says. Appreciate it. Thank you. University where we discuss geography and economics. That's funny. I discussed geography in like middle school.
Okay. Is everybody here?
I clearly didn't pay attention, but I'm here, Your Honor.
Yes, you are allowed to speak now. We're out of timeout. Okay.
Here we go, chat.
At this point in time, I will be calling this court back into session. Mr. Lincoln, Mr. Lano, are you both with me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, motherfucker.
Okay. So after, I know it took a while, but after a lot of careful consideration, I have come down to a verdict. Mr. Lincoln, you were looking for a payback, or sorry, a refund of $100 for your impound and a $25 payment due to the damages. With that being said, with the damages during the testimony, or excuse me, during the case, and due to the lack of receipts from the mechanic shop, and the lack of mechanic here to make a testimony about it, I will not be awarding you the $25 for the damages.
He's gonna get the $100 fucking bucks.
There's no proof that Mr. Steele did it. Just the afterwards about it. When it comes to the towing, I will have to say that although your car was parked in a parking spot and not crossing any lines, Mr. Cross did state that it was for valet parking for the hospital and not for complete public parking whenever they want to. So you will, it was legally towed and impounded by the Pillbox Medical Center's tow service, aka Mr. Steele here, so I won't be awarding that either. However, I want everybody to listen carefully. Mr. Steele, are you with me?
Yes, Your Honor.
You need a severe attitude check.
Okay.
Pardon me. From what I can tell, you've done okay today, besides the one contempt charge you're getting. But you cussing out people as they're coming, I understand you have a job to do. That's perfectly fine. I have a job to do, but I'm not cussing out people every time they walk in that door. They need a weapons license.
Okay.
You've got to calm it down, okay?
Objection.
No.
What is your
no.
objection?
What?
No, I want to hear this.
You know.
Go ahead. What's your objection?
Objection.
Careful.
I would like to cite freedom of speech.
Oh, well, I
Okay, go
have
ahead.
to agree.
Cite it.
Well, I'm allowed to say whatever I want.
Is that you citing freedom of speech?
Yep.
Okay. And you are right, you do have freedom of speech. I'm asking you nicely
Oh.
to not cuss somebody out whenever you are trying to do your job.
Your Honor, I mirror the amount of respect people have for me. If you show me respect, you'll get it in return. Call me old-fashioned, but I believe that's how it should work.
Okay. You're not... I can't do anything about it, but I would very much prefer that you do your best to not... knock people down a peg from yourself, and lack of better terms. Okay?
I understand.
Your Honor, can I say something?
Nope.
Go ahead, Mr. Shaw.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you. So I'd like to make it clear that just about everyone in this courtroom heard Mr. Steele call me a pedophile.
Okay,
After being held
objection
in
relevant.
contempt the first time.
Objection relevant. If he would like to open a case against my client, he may do so, but this is not, he's wasting his time.
I'm just making it clear that if that's the
Dude, I fucking love
attitude
roleplay so
allowable
much.
in this court, I do find that appalling. And again,
The
everyone
judge
here
has
was a
made
witness
his
to it.
ruling.
Hang on.
Excuse me, sir. Can I actually say something too?
Hang on.
Okay, what is this?
Hang on.
Well, I was.
Everybody stop. Stop. When we are in the court of law, or this courthouse, you will not refer to people as pedophiles. You can say whatever you want outside, but you will not insult others while in here.
Okay, but what if the case is literally, like, about...
no.
I don't care. This is when you should start listening to your lawyer, Mr. Steele.
Yes, sir. Yes, Your
Do
Honor.
not call other people pedophiles. Especially, period. You shouldn't be saying it, period. And that's not, like, infringing on your rights or anything. It's just, a nice warning because of the...
Your Honor?
What? The ceiling?
Yes,
Judge Bison?
you just threatened to ban me?
Before you interrupted him, I think he was heading toward, what if the court case is against someone who might be a pedophile?
I don't think
then
that's
it'll
a
be
fa-
dealt with
yeah.
then, but that won't happen.
Well,
That's a federal. That's not our problem.
That is much higher than a civil case. And it'll be dealt with then.
This is really going off the rails.
Back to it. Sorry. Neither fines, none of the $100 or the $25 will be awarded to Mr. Lincoln for this case. That is my ruling. Everybody is free to go. I will be here for a few moments if you have any questions. Mr. Steele, you and your lawyer, please come
Thank
see
you,
me after
Judge
everybody leaves.
Bison.
Your Honor, I'd like to have a word with you privately.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can
give
we,
it a minute.
I would like to have a private word with Miss West.
Can we do our thing
you can do
first?
that.
I
You don't
really
need
would like to go back
you
to
don't
work.
need to- Yes, Mr. Steele, come up here.
No, you're gonna have to talk to the judge.
I know, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Steele,
Yeah.
keep doing God's work.
Oof, look at that walk, badass cross.
Wait a minute. You're gonna let him call me a pedophile and not punish him? While he's here, pretty much acting as, under his normal
Holy
duties on the
shit.
basis that he did something.
Yo, Aaron with fucking 10,000 bits! I deserve those bits because we won, motherfuckers! Yes! Thanks for the bits!
You're welcome, Mr. Steele.
Good job, ladies. Good job.
I
You
know,
fucking
thank
nailed
you.
it. Maybe a little later
don't
we
have
can
a
all three
fucking
get
problem.
together and we can nail something out too.
Mr. Steele, I'm your
Mm,
lawyer. I'm your
biggest
lawyer. That's
piece of
unprofessional.
shit on the 7th.
The case on Saturday?
What?
Yeah, we can
My
nail out
lips.
the defense for the
No.
we can nail out the defense for the Saturday case.
Sure.
What the fuck were you guys thinking?
I thought.
What
maybe
were you
liked it.
implying?
I told you the case on Saturday. It's in like 2 days.
I thought you were asking me to help you nail things and hang pictures in your fucking house, and I'm not an interior decorator. That's Brenda.
Oh yeah, that's Brenda. And also, if I want something else
Yeah.
nailed, I heard that she's a bit of a slut.
Okay.
Can you not?
No,
What?
I mean, no one's around. It's fine now, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, for calling out Shaw, I mean.
Now,
you're
Mr. Steele,
not
I'm
that
going to say
bad.
this right now. In the future, you see
Yeah.
how this case went. You see how the judge asked you to
Uh-huh.
be quote unquote nice to the people. Now, in the future, if you ever have a case open against you where you are mocking people,
Kaden, I'm
calling them
very nice
sluts,
to you.
Hey, I just wanted to let you guys know, there's a lot of pissed off people out there. Mr.
Oh.
Steele, I would strongly suggest you, just, be careful, okay?
Oh,
I
shit.
like what you're doing.
Damn
but,
it, I don't
you
even have
know,
my
just- you
flashlight.
have your- It's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna go take them on a tour of where the fuck to park legally.
Oh,
Instead
okay.
of being a bunch of whiny bitches.
Oh, you do
Welcome
that, Cross.
back
You
to
do that.
Penta
I think they
Premium.
need that.
Anyway,
Bye, Cross.
if you
That's
ever have a
so
case
long.
open against you regarding slander, I
Uh-huh.
hope you know that you may not hire me as your lawyer unless you
Why?
have undeniable proof that it is not true, because you slander people every day.
What even is slander? I don't even know what that is.
It's
Calling
when
people
you
sluts, telling
defame
them that
someone.
they're pedophile. Yeah,
Okay,
when you
first
say
off,
something
that's
about
fucking
someone that's
gross.
not 100% true.
I don't like that.
I don't give a shit what you think about me, Mr. Steele.
I don't give a shit if you give a shit. I'm just telling you that you're a nasty bitch.
And so? So?
All right, well, fuck it then. I guess if you don't care, it's something a nasty bitch wouldn't care about.
Listen
Okay,
here, you
I'm
piece
gonna
of
explain
shit.
the difference
You
between
listen
freedom
here.
of speech versus slander to you, okay? Freedom of speech is expressing an opinion, i.e. saying, I think that you are this.
Okay.
But going around saying that Mr. Shaw, Kevin Shaw himself, the lawyer, the senior attorney of Los Santos, is a pedophile, that is slander.
Okay. But, like, wouldn't he have to prove that
can
he's
say-
not a pedophile? How would we even do
No,
that?
you would have to prove that he is. All he would have to prove is that
Oh.
you're going around saying it as if it's a fact. As long as you don't say something as if it is a fact, it is freedom of speech.
Okay.
Also, we can't represent you because we were there.
I don't think he's going to
Yeah,
sue for...
so-
Actually, he's totally going to sue me, isn't he?
Uh-huh.
Probably is, and I
Knowing
can't
Shaw, he's the
represent you.
queen of pettiness.
Can I just say that I didn't do it?
Queen of pettiness.
No,
No, there's so
I mean,
many
you
people
can
who
if
heard
want,
you.
But this, yeah.
Wait, hold on a second. Can I gather
not gonna
5
lie
people
on the
together
stand.
and come up with a story and then sue someone for slander?
Yep.
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Oh.
It is what it is.
All right, well that...
You call people pedophile, then you fucking own it.
I mean... What's even the most you can sue someone for?
It depends.
Well, if it's public defamation, you're probably looking at. I
Hey,
don't know
I would
if
never
Shaw-
take a
if
shit on the
Shaw
sidewalk.
You're thinking of defecation.
Yeah, what...
Defamation.
What is that?
That's to
You just
defame somebody's
publicly
name.
humiliated him.
I didn't tell him to
in
walk
the
out of the
court
house like
law. Oh my fucking god! Are you dumb or something?
that. What the fuck are you talking about?
Listen, we're trying to help you. So if he ever files a case against you, call Nora.
Isn't she dead or something, I thought you guys said?
No, don't call Nora. Don't
Oh.
call Nora. Call Murphy.
Oh, that guy doesn't like
yeah.
me either.
Yes.
Well, then don't go around
Is
slandering
there
people.
any other lawyer around besides us?
Shaw.
Shaw?
Well, I mean, if he's the one suing you, he can't
Oh.
be your lawyer.
You fucking yeah, no.
I think someone
No,
told me that,
unless you wanna
that Murphy
self-represent
hates...
yourself.
Look, maybe Murphy hates Shaw more than he hates me.
You might be right about that.
All right, well, there you go.
But the likelihood of Murphy taking a case like that, okay, let me rephrase. No lawyer would take a case.
Why not?
No lawyer. Because,
Listen.
Mr. Steele,
Well,
you
don't
are
they have to
known
appoint me
for
one then?
being-
No. Listen.
Not for
Shaw is the queen of pettiness. You want to know who's the king of pettiness?
Who?
It's Murphy Braun.
Oh.
So he's probably gonna take the case just for the shits and giggles.
Okay. Huh.
But that is if he actually
Alright.
decided
So
to
anyways,
pursue
I'm
the
down
case.
volunteering
Oh,
at the
okay.
homeless shelter.
Let's go.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's talk. Let's talk.
All right. So, Mr. Steele, you guys can go ahead and hop up here in front of the desk so I can see you better. What's this I hear about a volunteer shelter?
Oh, that's just some off stuff I do in my off time.
Just just asking him what's his hobbies were and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Steele, what do you know why you're back here, right?
If I had to guess, I don't think I could. Whatever the fuck that means.
Here because you are being charged in contempt of court, Mrs. Steele.
Look, I apologize, Your Honor. I'm just very passionate about upholding the law.
Right.
Yeah.
But you can't,
Welcome back to Penta Premium.
you can't say, yes, sir,
so
yes,
long.
and say fuck yeah. Like you can't say that in the middle of a court case, okay?
You know what?
Okay, Judge Bison. Do you
I got,
want the...
Your Honor, I got worked up. I apologize. And if you think that you need to punish me, then I'll take it.
Hold on.
Just let it happen. We're we're doing the right thing.
Okay.
Okay then. He is willing.
I
to
did
be
warn
punished,
some people
Judge
about it
Bison.
before I got. All right, I warned people about a contempt charge before it happened.
And
He's a man of integrity,
So-
Judge Bison.
Yeah.
Man of integrity.
I thought about it, and the thought of a $20,000 fine for contempt seemed appealing. But I'm going to knock that to about a $1,500 fine, okay? Because it wasn't that severe, but it was still a contempt charge. So it's going to be a $1,500 fine, okay?
Okay. If you,
I don't think we have a comp.
I thought you can charge him yourself.
Okay. I think we still kind of won. Look,
All right.
Your Honor,
Mm-hmm.
how about this? Okay, I currently have a clean record. I'd really like to keep it that way. What if I take the $1,500 and I put it towards my homeless outreach program?
that's a great idea, Mrs. Steele.
I mean, that can buy a lot of sandwiches
Yeah.
for a
What
lot
about-
of people
what about
that don't
community services,
that don't get to eat.
Judge Bison.
I also run a AA program that a few people might be familiar with if you ask around.
Oh yeah, why don't you tell me about it while I figure out this?
Well, I mean, it's just pretty standard AA. I make my meetings available for anyone who feels they might be addicted, and I let them come and share their story, and then I give them my number and send them on their way. You know, I used to be, well, I still am. You never really aren't not an addict. I'm an addict myself. I've been sober for about 6 months now after I watched drugs kill my wife. And, you know, I'm just kind of trying to make sure that when people do inevitably hit their rock bottom, because that is a part of recovery, they have someone that they can call, at the very least.
I was daydreaming. I hope my client didn't say anything incriminating while I was doing that.
No, he was doing a really great job trying to
Well.
convince Judge Bison over here.
Well, I'm not trying to convince anyone of anything, all right? I'm just letting you know kind of what I'm trying to do, my inner workings within the community.
Right, the man of integrity. Right.
What? Hello?
Just Bison?
No.
Oh shit, sorry. Here's your bill for the contempt charge. It's gonna be 1,500.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, I thought my idea was pretty good. Oh, okay. All right. Well.
There you go.
Okay. All right.
Mr. Steele, as I understand, you also have a court case coming up in a few days.
Yes,
Is
Your
that
Honor.
tomorrow?
Saturday, Your Honor, 1 p.m.
Saturday. Okay. Please be careful with your outbursts. Okay.
Yes, sir.
At least in court. All right. Awesome. I appreciate you guys coming down. You guys have a good night. I'm going to bed.
Thank you.
All
Yep.
right. I told you. I told you to shut the fuck up. You can't even do fucking that. What are you doing? Now you
What do
have
you
to
mean?
fucking pay for the shit.
He asked me to talk. You goddamn deaf bitch.
All right, we're not going to do this.
Excuse
We're not
you?
going to do this.
Did we not tell you to shut the fuck up, Mr. Steele?
I'm sorry. I had to defend myself.
And now you have to pay for your fucking... Oh.
Oh, Serge,
Hold on.
thanks for the host. That was
Hi.
fun.
I want to let you know I'll be calling both of you guys as witnesses.
Okay, I don't recall anything, so.
Can we get a shout out for Serge? He plays cross every once in a while, so.
I need to shit.
Yeah, let me check my record.
Are you going back to the county?
I'm going to try.
Alright. Okay.
All right, we're good. Who the fuck is this? Oh shit, it's our daughter. Alright, we're good. It was just a bill. We're good. All right. Okay. Yo, hey, hey, Ron, thanks again for that fucking 10,000 bits, you goddamn maniac, and all those gifted subs. Chaotic came in with 5 gifted subs of his own. Or shit, that's 10. 10 gifted subs. Looper got one. AG Aqua got one. Pigeon Killer, 23 got one. A Money TV, 3 months in a row. Chili Steve. Flappy Sack. 13th Emmy Doctor. Escaper. Aim V. Alan Dora. All got gifted subs. Appreciate that. Thanks for the fucking 10 gifted subs. Lazarus came in with 300 bits, says winner POV, hashtag fuck Alabama. Thanks for that. DJ's at 100 bits, says Pog bits 100. We won. We did it. Jay Hansen Art, 5 months in a row, says freedom of speech. That's goddamn right. That was the best objection of the whole entire case. Scrubsy, 14 months in a row, says 14 or 2. This says 14, so I'm just going to go with that. We can do some Chad. Let's see what the queue's looking like. Probably pretty goddamn fucked. Yeah, lots of real good names in this chat.
Welcome to Penta Premium.
J. Elisa, brand new sub. Welcome to the Penta. Welcome to the winners. Welcome to the winning team forever. We're changing that. You're a fucking papega. You're a papega. Wasting your money here, you dumbass.
Oh, I'm fucking coming.
Didn't you make Jordan's last name with an I?
Oh, I'm fucking coming.
I think you're right. D Corndog coming in with $5. And the terrible reminder. Trog Drizzle with 420. Thanks for the 420. Be alone. I wasn't sure if someone was going to try to murder me or not.
That's so long.
Yeah, I think I don't remember. I think you might be right. I think I'm gonna look at the queue. I think what's gonna happen though is I'm gonna end the stream and I'm gonna come back for a night stream because I'm leaving I'm not streaming tomorrow because I'm leaving for Chicago. But then I am streaming Saturday because we have the court case, so. No, we're good. We're good. Let's hurry up and get in the fucking queue. Treasure 16. Well, maybe my priority is better because I'm a hospital staff person. What case on Saturday? Saturday is going to be a doozy. We are suing a judge for assault. Oh, wait, what? Okay, well, this isn't right. What am I doing in Chicago? There's a Twitch meetup if anyone's in the Chicago area and wants to come. I think it's a court server. Pretty sure. I was positive, unless I got, yeah, admin priority. I mean, I'll check, but I'm like 100% sure. Yeah, so there's like a Twitch meetup in Chicago, and it's only like a 3-hour drive for me. So I said, fuck it. I'm gonna go hang out with Gassy and fucking Curvy and shit. No, it's another server. Oh shit, Lupin X, I didn't even know that was going on. Right? This is just me wasting time, right? I think you have to like exit out of the fucking... Yeah, okay. If you have to exit out of the whole fucking launcher. Yeah, I know I haven't really streamed that much this week, but I don't know, whatever, man. I don't fucking know. Be like that sometimes. Yeah. But what? I don't really have an excuse. I was just fucking busy Monday and Tuesday. Fifth? Fuck, that's really not that bad. All right. Okay. So I'm going to leave and I'll come back when I'm in. And then we'll fucking, whatever. All right? Okay? All right? Bye. Follow the Twitter.